sorry, Sabrina Carpenter did not just in 4K in front of millions of people make out with, stick her tongue in Jenna Ortega's mouth, another woman, on release day of her new album, when she know that this image would be the one that would be going viral on release day of her new album, just for y'all to say she's queer baiting. I'm gonna need y'all to get your heads out of your asses instantly. Sabrina Carpenter did not do this and recently cover Chappell Roan's Good Luck Babe, and also recently collaborate with Girl in Red, which is basically among Sapphics like an open invitation to please speculate on my sexuality, for y'all to say she's queer baiting. This discourse has got to end. This has gone so far. It's gone way too far. If you people are now saying that two girls kissing isn't inherently sapphic, y'all have lost the fucking plot. I'm sorry, but like, you need to not say that. It's sapphic erasure, and it harms sapphic people in all areas of life. Even if you're doing it to two celebrities, you think that that rhetoric won't have an impact and trickle down? Come on now. I'm sorry, but Sabrina Carpenter did not just post about her new album that is explicitly sapphic by saying, I'm out now, because she doesn't want people to speculate. Do you even hear yourselves? Yeah, taking a page right out of Mother's book, Tay Mother. I hate that, but whatever, you know. Right out of her book, I'm out now, me out now. And by the way, what's today? What's today the anniversary of? The anniversary of Lover and Reputation release. But you don't think that was intentional? I'm sure it means nothing, right? Mind you, Taylor also posted on her story for everyone to go listen to it. And before you come in and say, of course she did, she's her friend and she supports her friends, she does not post about all her friends' projects on her stories. She doesn't. So I think this is interesting that she wanted everyone to go listen to this gay-ass album, knowing that this discourse would be happening on the anniversary of the Lover release. But yeah, I want to talk about how the allegations of the straightest people alive are crumbling right before our eyes. And if you don't see what's happening by now, you're gonna look really stupid soon. And remember, Taylor is the albatross, and I haven't done a full analysis of that song on here yet, and I probably will soon. But the pronouns in that song are really interesting, and in the end, it's revealed that Taylor is the albatross, so she's sweeping in to rescue all these people she's been talking about. This song has so many important lines in it. It has, wise men once read fake news and they believed it, which I find very telling. I also think it's super interesting that Sabrina Carpenter had that really loud, in-your-face relationship with Barry Keoghan, and they're rumored to break up right as her album dropped. She lured everyone in with this straight relationship that was really over the top, and then on release date did something extremely sapphic, taking a page out of We Know Who's book. The albatross also has a rose by any other name is a scandal, which I think is a really smart line that basically means love is love, because the original quote is a rose by any other name is still a rose. So love is still love, but if you use a certain name or a certain pronoun, maybe it'll be a scandal to some people, but it's still love. I take this as sort of like meaning that the pronouns in her songs don't really matter. That matter. When the sky rains fire on you and you're persona non grata, I'll tell you I've been there too, and that none of it matters. I think she's talking to her peers. And if we think of this in terms of like a new romantics movement, it makes a lot of sense. She's telling them, don't worry, when you do openly sapphic things, I know that people and the mainstream public narrative might not be super positive of an outlook, but I'm sweeping in at the rescue. I'm coming at the rescue. The devil that you know now looks more like an angel, because throughout the whole song, we're learning that she was told to avoid this thing that was devilish and that could corrupt her. But in the end, she finds out she is that thing. It's really clear to me that the albatross both represents herself and her queerness. And that in the end, she learns that her queerness isn't a false god. It becomes her new religion. and that it's not a devil, it's actually an angel, because these people only save you because they hate you. And I can't help but think of the albatross and of this boiling the frogs method that Taylor and everyone connected to her seems to be doing right now. And right, like everyone in the industry could be connected to her. Who knows how far this reaches, how many people in the industry is going on, but I think they are all soft and slowly harder launching their Sapphic-ness on Maine. And they know that this discourse is going to happen, that people are going to accuse them of queer baiting, of doing it for the male gaze, which is so fucking stupid because, like, babe, the male gaze is within us all. So if you're seeing it that way, you still have work to do to decenter men. But just imagine all of these people are just soft launching, increasingly less soft launching their queerness, their Sapphic-ness. But they aren't coming out and making big statements about it. Think about what it could do for someone like Taylor to swoop in at the rescue at the end, after so many people have done this, explicitly come out as queer, say she's been queer all along, and deadass thought I made it obvious. Like, I tried to tell y'all so many times, and no one listened. It just makes all of those other people arguing that everyone has been queer baiting the whole time, or that it wasn't actually them coming out, explode. Like, that could break the blender. When you aim at the devil, make sure you don't miss. I just got goosebumps. Switch this up.